Hi there. Welcome in today to Cedar BTC. My name's Teresa. What's your name?
Camille, hey, good to see you.
Good to see you too. All right, Camille. So we're going to start off, just get some basic information from you. What's your date of birth?
June 16th, 1960. There we go.
All right, great. And then here's a little form you can write down your address and your phone number.
Okay.
So, Camille, what brings you in today?
Well, as you can see by my birth date, I'm 57, and my husband recently left me, and I have been out of the workforce since I was 24, and I have no clue what to do. I have a GED that I got when I was, 18, and I have my last job was working at the local grocery store. I have no idea what I'm going to do going forward. So,
Okay. Well, we can definitely help you out with that. Get you kind of on your path and some training too. So let's see. How did you find out about our organization?
well, a friend of mine told me that there was a training place in town that wasn't focused on just classroom, because I'm a little freaked out about going back into the classroom. I haven't done that for years. And I also need it to be short because I don't have a whole lot of time here. I have to be able to get a job. And so far I've done a whole bunch of interviews and everybody's really nice to me, but nobody wants somebody who's been out of the workforce for 30 years.
Right. Well, we can definitely give you some practical hands-on training, and we do long work days and a shorter courses. It's only like 7 to 8 weeks, and so that way you're not stuck in class for a whole year. We can actually get you back into the job world. So let's see here. So it sounds like you are really motivated about getting some training in and finding a job. Maybe just kind of figuring out what that job would look like, so we can make sure that the kind of training we give you is perfect for kind of your skills and your passions. Let's see here. Can you tell me a little bit about, I know you said that your husband moved you recently, but anything else about your family? You got any kids or other family support around, things like that?
My kids are grown and they're off doing their own thing. I have one who just finished college, which is great, did it on his own. No, I have, my family's pretty close and everything, but everybody else is sort of professionals, and I chose not to take that path, but now I'm regretting it a little bit. I'm not dumb, but I'm also looking at this like, nobody wants to hire me. I've been in all these jobs. I'm good at a lot of stuff. I can organize like nobody's business. I can organize this family and everything else, but that's not work experience. And because of that, nobody's interested. And it's really been frustrating and demoralizing, and I want to try something else.
Of course, yeah. Well, we definitely want to take into account the strengths that you're already coming into the program with. That way we can really make sure that we're getting the most out of your time, so we're not, wasting your time, but also at the same time kind of giving you that practical, thing you can show employers to say, look, I can do this. I'm ready for this, because I know a lot of times, especially when you haven't been in the workforce for a long time, you do have practical skills. It just doesn't show on a resume because your resume was, working at home all the time and doing all of those things.
Nobody wants full-time mom on a resume, for sure.
Even though there's so much organization that goes into that.
Yes.
All right. Well, tell me, just in terms of kind of general day-to-day, what does your general day-to-day life look like right now?
Right now, well, it's interesting because since everything is sort of flip-flop, because now that my husband's not there, I've moved out, we sold the house, we did this, and so I'm in this place where I'm not taking care of anybody anymore. And while I've been looking for work, unemployment was hard because unemployment is supposed to be based on employment, and so there's all these pieces that just aren't working. I've got alimony for right now, but I don't want to have alimony, so really I've been doing a massive job search constantly, and I'm not getting anywhere with it. So, and I've looked at college and looked at applying and went, that doesn't feel right. So I'm trying to look at other things. And but my day to day pretty much is, if I can manage to get up in the morning and not just keep a bathrobe on, then I'm very seriously just looking for jobs and following through. I really One of the things that I'm most interested in about this program is the fact that you get up in the morning and you stay all day. I don't have anything to do. This is the first time in my life that I have nothing to do, and it's been really a drag.
We are definitely really committed to kind of, with our program, doing a normal work day, 8 to 5 type time frame to really get you back into the swing of things that way. So it's great that, you have the time to do that, and you sound like you are so motivated to do this, which is really great as well. Because we definitely, that'll make it a lot easier for you to get through that program. And like I said, it's not a long time frame. I know a lot of school opportunities out there. It's only taking a couple classes. It takes a couple of years. That is, that takes a long time to get in the workforce. But we're really committed to getting you back out there as soon as we can.
Nice.
So I think that will work really well for you. See. So you are getting some alimony, it sounds like, but you do want to be able to be financially independent of that, which is a great goal. And of course, being able to work full time will help you with that. Just in terms of, are you using any other like assistance services or things like that right now?
I haven't had to. I've looked into them because I realized that if I can't get this act together, some act together, get a job or whatever, then I'm going to end up doing that. And I guess I've looked at things, from Safeway to Walmart or whatever, and I prefer to do something that actually would be up for my skills. But even then, if I can't, I will go work at Safeway. I will go do something else. But right now, I want to see if I can, while I still have the alimony, while I'm still doing this, that I can get moving on something else before I have to access services, because I have looked into it. I figure, our family paid in for years. I will use the services as needed. So.
Right. All right. Well, and I mean, if you did have to use them a little bit during the program, then once you get out of the program and are working full time again, I'm sure that you'd be able to get back off of those services anyway. So let's see here. So you said that you worked at a grocery store in the past long ago, and then that you have been a stay-at-home mom for a while now, which that still gives you a lot of practical experience. Do you have any thoughts on what kind of work you want to be doing?
Well, I'm a major organizer in terms of handling family, handling stuff, and dealing with people. Great with my grandparents and stuff. That was a really big part of my life. So what I'm interested in might be the home health care, but I'm also really outgoing, and it's been, and I did everybody's travel. I did everybody's, I did our taxes for years. So there's also that, I noticed you kind of have that receptionist training stuff, and I figure if I have training and maybe a few practical experiences, people will be more interested, because I must have applied for at least 4 of those, and people of my age just don't even get a sniff, so I'm hoping that with something that shows, yes, I've got these skills, that I'll at least get a call back, right?
Right, exactly. Well, and with our program, we want to give you practical skills in terms of like practical computer skills and things like that, and I know a lot of times when prospective employers are looking at resumes, just having them be able to see those, she's taken these classes and has these skills. That's a really big plus in your kind of arena for getting your foot in the door.
Right, and that's what I'm hoping for.
Perfect. Well, yeah, it sounds like this is going to be a really good program for you, and so we can definitely kind of keep going over whether the receptionist or the home health aide would be a better fit for you. It probably depends a little bit on what you want your life to look like as a working lady in the next couple of years here, and kind of maybe where you might see yourself going from this next position as well. When you are working as a receptionist, there's always a chance that you could start being more of like an administrative assistant, keep moving up that way. Whereas home health aide, there's a whole array. The healthcare industry is just growing so much right now, so there's tons of opportunities around that. So kind of just think about, where you see yourself in 5 years, which I know interviewers love to ask that question. But we'll definitely get you started, get you all set up with us, so that you can start taking classes with us. We have our programs are offered a couple times a year, so we should be able to get you going soon here.
Okay. And so what are the next steps? What happens now?
All right, so from here, we will, so I can get you information on when the different classes start, our home health aide ones or our receptionist ones. And get you some information about kind of what what it looks like to be a home health worker versus a receptionist, so that you can kind of reflect on those and really get the feel for which one's a better fit for you. And that's a personal decision. It sounds like you'd be really well suited for either of those roles. It sounds like you have a lot of practical experience in both of those areas as well, and so that's going to be really helpful for you. And then once you kind of decided which one you want to go for, then we will get you all enrolled in the program so we can start you learning.
Okay, great. Okay, and is there anything else I need to do then other than just review this and sign up, or that's it? I'm good?
You'll review this and sign up, and then have you looked over our payment stuff as well?
Yes, I have.
And that you'll be good with that, or is there any assistance you can do in that arena?
Assistance is potential, and but I think I'm okay now based on the sliding scale plan. I think that I'm okay. I just have to get going. I have to do something while I still have an income.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, so once we get you signed up for those classes, then you'll start learning.
Okay, great. All right. Well, thank you very much, Teresa. And so, when can I expect all that stuff to be sent? Within the next week, and then I just sign up within the next week, so that. And is it competitive? Do I need to worry about the timelines? For the classes, do I?
No, of course, those are great questions. Because we don't have a huge program just in terms of space. It's not competitive in terms of where you're coming from. It's just in terms of how much space we have available in the program for students, things like that. So we do still have some space available right now in both those programs. Just as soon as you kind of decide if you want to go the home health care or the receptionist route, just send in the information. I'll be sending you out the documents about how to sign up for all that, the forms to fill out and all that within the next couple of days here. Definitely, if you haven't heard from me in a couple of days, reach out to me again. But I'll be emailing those your way. And then, just as soon as you can, get going on that, and we should be able to get you, no problem.
Okay, great. Well, thank you, Teresa. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for chatting with me today, Camille.